We're live, pal.
All right. Now, what you got to do is just check to see as people come in and sign in. Should be a couple seconds.
Okay.
Let me know when anybody's in there, and we will check to see if the sound is okay.
Okay.
All right. So far nobody.
So far nobody.
Okay. Great. People will chime in if need be. We're live, so it's.
Where are the cards? The cards are on top?
Or at least I think we're live.
It says live on there.
It does say live.
Mm-hmm. Like, I'll see comments coming up, right?
I would hope. I would hope.
Yeah.
Again, we're a minute or two early, so. My hope now is that we did this and people actually like
I know. Tune in.
Arsenal got shellacked today.
Right, let me see if this is. So I'm a little concerned. Nobody's.
Oh wait, Mary Beth is watching.
Okay, all right. Mary Beth, we need your help. Let us know if you can hear us. Can you hear us? Sound yes, sound no. She's probably not going to respond too.
Keith Royal watching.
All right. Oh. Okay. Keith, we need help. We need to know if we can be heard. Yes, or you can't hear me. Does the sound awful?
Brent Musburger said you're looking live.
Okay.
So thanks, George.
Thanks, George. George, can you actually hear me? Thank you, George. But can you hear me? We have a new set of producers. We have a new producer. Kim is a first-time producer and shell-shocked.
Yes.
So, all right, good.
All right,
good. All right, we can be heard.
Ready to roll.
So this is a different spin on Leader of the Pack. Producer Matt, a busy man, taking care of business, getting paid, working at McDonough's tonight.
It's those outdoor tables that are the problem.
It's a big thing. It's not a problem. Hey, we like to see people working. But so we brought PM back onto the show as a special guest, and we've got a fill-in producer, Kim, already sweating bullets. Trying to make sure that this show gets off the ground.
Hey, John Madden chimed in.
Okay, it's getting scary. So we're not gonna stress the new team all that much today. We're gonna try and power through. We've got 1981 Donruss return to the 81 Donruss from the big deep dive for for that eBay auction that I won. Congratulations to me. Again, we hope that the gum isn't complete trash and hasn't messed up the cards.
Is there gum in the Donruss pack?
There is. There's gum right there. It was the only year that they were allowed to do gum. We did the research.
Turn this sound down on the...
Kim, can you a little on the taller... Okay, PM can't hear himself.
That's better. No, I can. But
so, PM, you're in charge of the notes today, so can you tell us what we're looking for?
Okay, I think the main card in the 81 Donruss pack is the Tim Raines rookie card, Hall of Famer. There's apparently two different Reggie Jacksons. So
one that got trashed the last time.
Right.
But there's also a second Reggie Jackson variant card.
All right, so the idea would be that if you have two different Reggie Jacksons, there are less of each Reggie Jackson, and therefore they are more valuable than they would be otherwise.
This guy.
And then you've got an Ozzie Smith card in the deck as well. I'm not as... I guess the Mookie Wilson thing is more of a, we'd be thrilled to get one if we're Mets fans.
Oh, it's a Mookie Wilson rookie card.
I don't know if it's that valuable, though. But, you know, it is what it is. It's better than a Tim Leary card. Let's put it that way.
There's more notes there.
Oh, well, I don't care. Do I care about Duffy Dyer or Jeff Reardon?
It's an hour show.
Jeff Reardon rookie's not really exciting me. Let's be honest.
Wow. The rest of the staff that I've got, Matt, I miss you tonight because you would, without question, just read the notes that I've prepared and do your job correctly. PM, going off book. The Tim Raines rookie, by the way, do you know what the specialty on that one is?
What is the story behind the Tim Raines?
He was card? Pull your chair closer. No, the Tim Raines rookie card. He actually is listed as a second baseman.
Oh wow!
So when he came through the minors, he was a second baseman. All right, let's not hold anybody hostage with this banter anymore. 1981 Donruss. Here we go. Once again. Kim, you'll be in charge of showing the people.
Okay.
Grab the packet and just Let's give us a little bit of a close-up. Don't hold it yourself. You got there you go. There you
I'm
go.
new to this.
That's all right. That's all right. So everybody gets a close-up. Everybody realizes this was 15 cents.
Wow.
Whoa.
Back in the
American?
day. 15 cents American, yeah. I'm worried about the gum. I'm worried about the gum.
I don't
Is
see the gum
stuck?
yet.
The gum is stuck to the wrapper.
Uh-oh. It's 40 years old. What do you want?
Is
Which-
PM wearing a full uniform?
You would hope. This would be terrible if it was a Reggie Jackson card on top again.
It's a different uniform
it
than my
is-
first appearance, though, by the way.
This is...
And nobody can see it.
This uniform, the courtesy of Zeke's in Middletown, by the way.
okay. All right, well, the gum's
Oh,
going to
no.
be the downfall of these cards. Here's a good thing. It didn't ruin a good card. This time, it didn't ruin a Reggie Jackson. Underneath all of this trash gum, and look how, this looks like it was left on your stoop for 60 years. Underneath that is Pat Kelly of the Orioles. Not Pat Kelly of the future star of the Yankees, but Pat Kelly, outfielder for the Orioles.
What's there to say? Although Donruss had
close up
some
on that one.
interesting facts about this guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are.
His card is covered in gum,
Wow.
and he's...
Ate crabs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got the clap. Oh, we
Okay.
shouldn't say that.
Wow.
There's children watching.
Yeah, it's a kid show.
Jeez. Family.
By the way, sorry to Ron Hines, because he's already bid on this set of cards.
Uh-oh.
I might... Ron, I'm going to send you an equivalent set of cards. This is... we've got Montreal Expos pitcher, Ilya Sosa.
Didn't he end up becoming a pitching coach at some point?
Yes, I believe he was. I think at one point he was one of the new gurus of baseball.
In Boston or in someplace like that?
That we would have to do. We'd have to do off-site research to figure out. But Ilya Sosa was. I don't know. Did he spend a lot of time in Major League Baseball? Or was
I
he the
don't
type-
think so.
Those who can't do teach.
That could be the case.
Okay, well, we've got Baltimore Orioles third baseman, teammate of Mr. Gum, Pat Kelly. We've got, and this really feels like all these cards were in somebody's attic because
They
they're
probably
so
were.
overrun with gum. We got Doug DeCinze,
Oh, solid player.
solid player.
Good
Doug
second
DeCinze.
baseman. Played in a couple of places.
Stuck around.
Played
I
for the
think
Angels.
till '83 when they won the World Series.
Oh,
So yeah, he had some good times with the Baltimore Orioles. We got a I guess at the time you could say a rising young star in Bob Lacey,
he was rising. He didn't rise very high,
pitcher
though,
for the Oakland Athletics. Nice yellow uniform. Again, on this show, as you who watch on a regular basis know, we like a uniform that looks a little unique. That might look like a batting practice jersey. Kim, if you want to just show them again the splendid look of that yellow. And it's not yellow because this card pack has been stained by
It's
gum.
actually gold.
It's gold. All right.
It's gold. It's not
They wear the gold.
Wearing that gold proud.
Another man wearing the gold, by the way. Oh boy.
Got a
Might be
line up
some-
here.
Might be some chicanery in this. We've got a second Oakland A. We've got outfielder and power hitter. I believe he was the leader in home runs in 1982 in the American League. Tied for the lead was Tony Armas.
Nice mustache.
Solid player. Oh,
Good mustache.
Good call.
Good mustache.
We haven't done a height check yet.
Not a real... Do we want to do a height check
A
for
real height
Tony
check?
Armas? The height on the back of these cards.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do this. Is there a weight on the back of the cards?
Yes.
Let's
Oh.
switch it up.
Oh.
Since we don't have producer Matt here to say, no, I don't want to do a height check. We're going to do a weight check on Tony Armas.
Let me show it one more time.
One more time. Let's see if we can see how heavy or light Tony Armas may be. This is going to be a little bit tougher.
Right.
Kim, do we have some guesses coming in
No.
on Tony Armas's weight?
No.
Is everybody guessing his height?
I will.
No.
All right. Well,
Oh, okay. And no, just somebody watching.
I'll
Nobody's
throw in a
guessing.
195.
195.
We got 230.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
No.
So guesses are coming in. You're saying 195. 230 would be very heavy for a ball player. I'm going to
Unless
go...
you're Cecil Fielder.
I'm going to go... Tony Armas is 178.
Okay, nobody
Tommy
else.
Armas.
Oh, 221.
220. People really think Tony Armas is very heavy.
215.
Okay.
Did they
All
see
right.
the picture? 210.
Okay.
That's better.
Another 210.
Okay. So what have we got? What did I guess again?
198.
All right.
Oh,
Well, Mary Beth
how close were you?
DeRosa said 175.
I said 195.
195.
I
All
get
right.
to go up and hug Drew Carey.
Oh, great. I feel like there's chicanery afoot.
My goodness.
This is the third in a row. We've got an Oakland A.
Oh, boy.
3 in a row.
Did Hammer make this pack up?
Somebody might have tampered with this pack on eBay before they sent it to me. That's Rick
Shame
Langford,
on them.
who was an okay pitcher. I don't.
Not better than
These
Bob.
really-
Bob. Better than the first guy we saw.
These were the lean days of pitchers in Major League Baseball. Will you concur with that?
I thought the
Yeah,
A's
Nolan
had a,
Ryan.
the A's had a
You
pretty
had-
good staff that year.
Did they?
Oh yeah, that was the year they
Steve
made the
McCarty.
playoffs. Yep. They had a pretty good staff. They probably pitched 200 innings each. Probably blew their arms out because Billy Martin was not quick
that's
to
right.
go to the bullpen.
Yeah.
But
I
what are
think
you going to do?
I think we've had this guy before. I know we've had this uniform before because now this is what, the 4th
Yes.
in a row?
My goodness.
Oakland A.
Mm-hmm.
We've got third baseman, utility man, Wayne Gross.
Oh.
Brother of Greg
matches,
Gross.
His name matches his play.
Was this a big year in Oakland? Why are there so many
Oh,
Oakland
went to
cards?
the. You said
There were
Oakland went to the
50
playoffs.
Well,
in
that
81?
doesn't mean that there should be more Oakland cards than normal.
They had a better second half of the season than first half of the season.
No, I don't know about that. I think they won the first half. I don't know. It is. We'll have to get
This
into
is.
that.
We might have to do a height check because this is a tall man, a tall drink of water, a skyscraper, as they would say. He looks gigantic. Pitcher
Oh, wow.
for the San Diego Padres, Gary Lucas,
Got long
left-hander.
legs.
We like left-handers here. So let's jump into
Height
it.
check?
Let's go with a height check for
Yeah.
Gary Lucas. Once again, if you want to just show them again what Gary Lucas is working with.
Long legs on that guy.
Tall, looks like a big, strong kid. I'm going to kick this off. I'm going to say Gary Lucas is 6'7".
I was gonna go 6'8" myself.
We got a 6'4".
Ooh.
By
Okay.
Todd. Michael Corby says 6'5". I
Okay.
don't know if George Chen just posted something about you two.
We can
We got
ban.
6'3" by Ron.
Okay. All right.
6'6". Okay, should I give the answer?
I think we should. Are we getting any
We got 6'5".
any guesses
6'2".
from the Marianne?
Marianne said 6'5".
Oh, she actually might be
She's
close.
trying
this
this
time.
George Chen, somebody got the exact weight. Kelly Byrne.
Okay.
6'6".
6'6".
6'6".
See,
Not
he
bad.
looks taller.
He does
He's
look tall.
deceiving. Well, 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", 6'6".
Yeah.
I think that's taller than me. So.
Small,
Right. And very tall to Marion.
small forward in the NBA
Oh yeah.
at the time.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, his teammate is outfielder, super sideburns, Jerry Turner. Also, shout out to what was it? The Gary Coleman movie.
Oh, was he in the
kid
movie?
from left field? No, I don't. He might have been, but I don't think so. But that was the uniform. Pull
Yep.
that back up, Kim, so that the movie aficionados of the '80s can see. The Kid from Left Field was a movie with Gary Coleman as a pint-sized like team mascot or ball boy or
Yes.
bat boy, and Robert Guillaume
Yep.
was his dad,
I don't think
or
that's.
did he adopt him?
I think he was living with. I think somebody told him that he had the. He sort of. I think the plot, if I'm not mistaken, is he turns up in the San Diego clubhouse one day, and Guillaume takes him in.
Oh,
And I think at that point they form a and Guillaume's like, don't bother me, I'm doing my thing. And Gary Coleman's like, I need food, I need this. It's,
Benson.
I don't know.
here's the plot of the Kid from Left Field.
Not a cinematic classic. Let's
I
put
don't
it
even
that
know
way.
if it was on. It was on television. That was,
Oh, yes.
A cinematic classic means it's on the big screen. I don't think it was.
No,
on
I
the
think it
big
was a
screen.
made-for-TV movie.
I don't know if the San Diego Chicken was in it. So
No, definitely not.
thumbs down.
Below
Another-
his standards.
It's another classic
Review
uniform, though.
8 out of 10. Great uniform, great hat, just all around good stuff. Oh, great name by the way.
Oh, yes.
We've got Detroit Tigers first baseman, catcher, outfielder. This guy would be a star on your fantasy baseball team in modern days. Check the stats, eyeball. We've got John Walkenfuss.
Decent power hitter, too.
Was a decent power hitter.
Yep.
That is quite the name.
Yeah, would have been teammates with probably a young
Lou Whitaker,
Lou Whitaker,
Alan Trammell.
Gibby. Kirk Gibson would have been.
Maybe.
I think Kirk Gibson was just new to the league in 80 or 81.
Right. Hockenfuss could play a little bit.
Excuse me, that's John Wockenfuss.
Right.
Wockenfuss. John Hockenfuss, not a Major League Baseball player.
We have a lot of these lines, by the way. We had 4 A's, 2 Padres.
I know. I feel like these might have been tampered with before they were sent out.
Oof. Particularly since I'm not sure that guy even played in the majors.
Yeah. We've got infielder, not anything else. Detroit Tigers, Stan Poppy. I'm gonna hold off on this first.
Big Poppy.
I would like to point out that he's wearing a full jacket underneath his jersey.
Well, he's probably taking the picture in
very cold Detroit.
Well, in some road stadium where the weather was not particularly nice.
You think maybe the windy city of Chicago is where the
be
photos
Milwaukee.
were taken?
I don't know.
Still, I mean, a full jacket underneath
Makes him look bigger.
Jersey. It could. Maybe you say he's doing it for the
effect.
For the effect.
Yes.
The theories on this guy. All right. We've got his teammate, of course, because we got to get 4 in a row from everybody. We've got pitcher Milt Wilcox,
a number 3 starter.
A lot of really great.
If there's ever been one.
If I will say so on this one, we've got Stan Poppy, we had John Wockenfuss, Milt Wilcox. A lot of very interesting names in this pack. Maybe not a lot of star players, and not a lot of superstars per se. This is kind of, a pretty junky pack of cards.
Wilcox is a name that people will remember.
Milt Wilcox, you said a 3 starter?
Basically a 3 starter.
Okay.
Not sure if he made it to the World Series for them, but he was good, not great.
Good, not great.
You heard it here.
There it is. Another guy, good, not great. Another guy, also a Detroit Tiger, with his hands above his head. We've got pitcher Dan Schatzeder.
All right, not as good as Milt Wilcox.
Well, I think
bullpen guy.
He bumped around a bit. So he eventually was a Montreal Expo. Maybe went to the Blue Jays.
Doesn't need a jacket, even though it's probably taken the same day as Stan Poppy.
Is he a left? Kim, is he a left-hander?
Is he a righty?
He's a right. He's a left-hander.
He's a lefty. Might be.
Yes. We like lefties here. We get lefties a lot. Milt Wilcox also a Milt Wilcox a righty.
You'll see that his mitt is on his
Oh,
right.
okay.
Oh. See.
That's why she's the producer.
To the show. We've got another Detroit Tiger
and future Yankee
and a future Yankee and an ornery looking man in this picture. He looks like he did not want to get his picture taken. We've got Steve Kemp, who would have been an outfielder / designated hitter for Detroit.
Good player.
Yeah, could drive in some runs.
Can't really complain too much about him.
No. Scrap? Would you call him scrappy?
No, I don't think he's scrappy. I think he was sort of like a 5'6" guy in your lineup. Give you what were his stats that year? 275 with 15 homers and 80 RBIs.
Wow. Way to take a stab.
I'm not supposed to contribute. What are you asking?
What were his
average?
Yes.
In 1980?
Yes.
Was 293.
Oh, better than I thought.
Hey.
Homers and RBIs?
Kempy.
RBIs were 101,
Ooh.
21 home runs.
All right.
Hell of a year.
I undersold Steve Kemp.
Kempy, hell of a year.
100 RBIs was good for that era.
Which is why John Wockenfuss probably wasn't in the lineup every day because the Kemper was.
Now Wockenfuss could play every position though.
Sure could. All right. Speaking of could play positions.
Oh.
We've seen him before.
Yep.
And we like him because he was maybe the 3rd best shortstop in Yankee history.
That's right.
Roy Smalley.
Yep.
At this point for the Minnesota Twins, please don't call them Twinkies. I think I've said a few things about Roy Smalley before. What more could be said?
Nice Twins uniform.
Nice
that's right. The powder blue.
Powder blue. Nice rings around the sleeves. We've got a teammate.
Another twin
of him tampering.
Wow.
We've got first baseman. I do not remember this name, but
nope.
We've got first baseman for the Twins, the pre-Herback years. We've got Ron Jackson.
Wow. There's
good
a
looking facial hair. Good looking facial hair on Ron Jackson.
Wow.
looks like a player. Looks like a guy who would
Any
go out
relation
there.
to Willis Jackson?
No.
No
Willis
relation
Jackson,
to
a
Willis Jackson.
fictitious human being.
Could be.
Plus, I think you still have the kid from left field on the brain. But, hey, if Ron Jackson shows up in this pack, it can't be all half bad, right?
Nope.
Last player, and this
This is weird.
is weird. This is excellent, because this might require some research. It says that his name is Dave Roberts. It says that he plays for the Houston Astros. It says that he's a catcher and an infielder. But this man is wearing a Texas Rangers uniform.
Ooh, controversy.
Is it an error? Is it a victim of somebody who might have gotten traded in the spring training time frame, ended up on the Astros,
Or
but they were
after-
like, only
or-
picture we got of this ding dong, he's a Texas Ranger.
It could be that the only picture they had available was him as a Ranger.
Could be.
And as the card is being printed, he gets put on the Astros.
Could be it.
Of course, he's pretty irrelevant guy.
Oh, super irrelevant. Yeah,
so
nobody,
it's not like
nobody's
we're
going
talking-
to bat for Dave
It's not
Roberts.
like we're talking about Tom Seaver here. We're talking
No.
about
No.
Dave. And that's not even the most famous Dave Roberts of all time.
You're thinking
The
of...
guy on Boston and the guy who ended up managing the Dodgers.
Oh, that's right.
That Dave
That's right.
Roberts. That is not
Dave
that
Roberts.
Dave Roberts.
Final card in the pack.
Oh.
Checklist.
Checklist Charlie.
I do think that this was a sabotage on the part of whoever was selling these cards on eBay. If I find you, I'm going to get you.
Joe
A
Smith, 44.
checklist.
Yeah.
A
What'd you pay
checklist
for
after
these
getting...
cards?
Not 15 cents.
No, I figured not 15 cents.
Oh, way over market value. Tim, if you want to show them, in case anybody's got really super sensitive eyes.
Well, we don't
and
know
can't
what
read the
market
checklist.
value is.
Market value on a card set like this, given that there's, a lot of errors and a lot of, double players and stuff.
Yeah,
I know
that's
market value
probably
might
not
be-
a...
I don't know who we would call leader of the pack in this one.
You want to go with Steve Kemp?
Because Steve Kemp had a really good year.
Oh, yeah, he's a known guy.
I'd go with Tony Armas, maybe.
Tony Armas isn't bad. We could make a
I
case.
feel like this is really like...
Either of those guys.
This is stretching.
Too bad we didn't
know
have
what?
a...
I don't know who any of these people are.
This is. I'm gonna call an audible, and the leader of the pack is actually. Can I have the one with the gum on top?
Oh, you mean Pat Kelly?
The man who sacrificed so you could watch this show and get this garbage pack of cards. Harold Patrick Kelly. That's the
All
leader
right.
of the pack. I don't know.
Stop.
Probably gonna be Steve Kemp.
I hope he's got relatives watching.
I hope he does. I hope his relatives know what he looks like. And I hope his face wasn't just, here's a stick of gum right in your face. So that's a show.
I will look him up later and maybe post
a picture
the Facebook page
of
what he really looks like.
Yeah, what his face actually
For those
looks
who
like.
are curious.
Right? Anybody who's
Maybe
curious.
there are ladies out there who might be interested in looking him up.
It-
Although he's
okay.
probably 65 years old, so you're taking your chances on good old Pat Kelly there.
That could be people's thing. Could be their fetish. I don't know.
That could be.
I don't know the demographics of the people who watch the show.
May Walter Payton rest in peace, by the way.
All right. Well, either way, that's a show. I need to just real quick because I do like to pretend this is a real talk show. Please get your plugs in.
I have an article up today on the Providence Friars on the Big East blog. So if anybody cares about Providence, you know where to look.
And that's the bigeastblog.com.
That is correct.
Okay. Kim, do you have anything to plug for helping out as fill-in producer for today?
I'm just happy to be here. Thanks for
Happy to
having
be
me.
here. Well, fantastic job on the ones and twos. We appreciate it. So for myself, for producer Kim, for PM, for Tiny Walter Payton and his sweetness helmet, and of course, I'm sure he's in the shot a little bit. But for our leader and spiritual guide, the great Muta, we appreciate everybody. Oh, by the way, this is the only episode this week. We're still working in a in a back to work schedule, so we'll be back maybe Wednesday or Thursday next week. We'll see how things go, but I hope everybody has a great night, and that's the end.